What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nathaniel back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about why you keep wasting time. And I deal with it too, man. I'm a huge procrastinator. I'm a huge, I guess that's the only word I could really use. I'm lazy at times, man. I don't always give it my all. Um, and I am responsible for everything that comes into my life, for the most part. Not for the most part, for everything. Um, but I want to talk about why you keep wasting time, why we keep wasting time. And it's because I think that, people talk about desire, but like, what is desire? Are you hungry for what it is that you're looking for? And I think it really starts there. I mean, obviously, we could go into the school realm and things about that, but I want to keep it focused on you and obtaining what you want to obtain in your life. And why you keep wasting time watching people on YouTube who are making money, watching these athletes in the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, the NHL, whatever the case is. You're watching these games, letting time just go by, TikTok, and people are making money, making serious bread, you know, and they're doing it because they're putting in the work in these overtime hours, man. When you get home and you want to kick up and it's 7 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock, you got off the train, you just got into your house, you just want to eat, you want to watch some TV and relax. It's people who are putting in that 2, 3 hours a day. You think about it, you put in 1 hour, from 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, whenever it is. And you've accumulated 5 hours in the work week. And it's just like compound interest, the compound effect when it comes to the stock market. Everybody wants to talk about the stock market. Put your money into the stock market and, let compound interest just build and accumulate your wealth. Well, it's the same thing with your time. That one, that two, that half an hour, whatever it is, it's so vital because as you look at it from a long-term standpoint, it could be 20 hours, 30 hours that you devoted to a craft, 40, 50, 60, 70 hours, right? An accumulation of a couple of months, maybe 2, 3 months from you just putting in a little bit of extra time. And again, I think it goes back to our desires. Sometimes we have too much worldly desires and we're chasing worldly things. And with that, I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with that. But if there's no spiritual component, meaning you're not chasing after the Most High, there's really not much for you. And Satan, he's just going to play, he's going to whisper in your ear, just tell you, oh, just relax. Just hammer it down for the night. Drink that beer, go watch that game. You don't need to focus on that other stuff. And then you're caught in this cycle, this vicious cycle each year, year after year. You're in the same position, doing the same thing, seeing the same type of emotion, man. Ain't got nothing going on. Stuck making the same type of money, maybe making $2, $3,000 more than you did in the last 3, 4 years. I mean, really and truly ain't shit. And again, why is that? Why is it that we keep wasting this time? We keep wasting this time. We keep wasting this time. And for me, it really goes back to, again, your desires. Are you tapping into your creativity? Are you chasing after the things that most consume your mind? And I hope that's not corn. I hope that's not women. I hope that's not, sports and stuff like that. These meaningless things, man. Where only a 1 to 2% make it. And they really only make it off networking. They make it off people they know. Obviously, they're very talented and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, man, it's really about who you know that gets you into those type of doors when it comes to sports and stuff like that. So, I say that because I really want you guys to sit down and just write and capture all the things that you've thought about that stay on your mind that you want to go after. Tap into your creativity, man. That's the first step, is being creative, just unleashing, man. Sometimes I'll just sit in my notebook, I'll just be writing down everything I want to accomplish, everything I want to do, you know. And then secondly, start organizing your life, man. You guys got to start creating to-do lists. As simple as that sound, as corny as that sound, as come on, what the hell you talking about, bro? To-do list. I'm telling you, bro, I'm one of them guys, man, that I was not organized, poor time management. But what a to-do list captures is hyper focus. And that's what you're looking for. I'm not talking a 10 item to-do list, a 20 item to-do list. You know, you could go on Notion right now. It's a free app. Go on Notion, and I'll show you guys in the next video, or maybe even in this video, at the end of this video, what I do in terms of my to-do list. Each morning I'll wake up, and even before I get to that, man, the reason I started to-do list was Brian Tracy, first and foremost. Shout out to Brian Tracy, an older gentleman who talks about this sacrilegiously. And then I used to work in a sales for a sales company. It was an IT recruiting company. And essentially the high performers, I'm talking people making 200K, 300K, who are my age, 26, 27, 28, 31, 32, 30, all within that, that age bracket. And I'm talking like 400,000, 300,000. I'm talking to these people every single day. And the difference that separated them, which in most cases, when you look at companies, especially sales companies, there's only 10% of people who are actually making the majority of sales and the majority of revenue for the company. So when you talk about the 10%, these 10%, I studied them, I watched them. I was there for about 3 years. And I always was just so fascinated about how they were able to get the ball rolling, how they are able to achieve so much more than just these people who are coming in and out, in and out, in and out. And they were just there for a job, just there for a paycheck, just waking up, coming, complaining, just boo-hoo, woe's me, all that type of bullshit. And what separated them, because I did talk to them, I did my own little interviews. I kind of asked them questions, although they didn't know it. But they all had a to-do list. It was so crazy. I couldn't believe it. They all had a notebook, and each day they would just be writing down their to-do list. And then the things they didn't accomplish just transfer over to the next day. Now, Brian Tracy teaches us how to do it in a more efficient way. But this will help you guys, again, just see everything plain as, well, it'll just help you see everything. All right. And then what it will do is help you organize, get better with time management, and create more of a hyper focus. And what I mean is you'll have your items over here in this column, which essentially will be, the things that you have not started yet, and you'll rank them by priority. And then in the things that you've started, what you'll have is maybe 2, maybe 3. I would say 1 to 2, to be honest, because you really want to, especially in the beginning, create that hyper focus, that intense focus, just being able to accomplish one thing. And within that, you'll have 2 tasks, and within those tasks, you'll have subtasks. All right. So maybe, for example, I'll have something on my to-do list like 10 no's, 10 no's today. And essentially within that, I have to be able to talk to at least 25 people who respond back to me. I have to get 10 no's in a row. And as soon as I get one yes, I have to restart. And I'll check these items off throughout the day to make sure I accomplish them. Now, again, you want to break these down, right? You have your task, then you break it down, and you only move on to the next task when you've completed every subtask within that task. All right. And that is, again, going to create that intensity. And it's going to help you fuel the desire, fuel what it is that you're passionate about, what you're trying to chase. And it will help you, again, at the end of the day, know that you accomplished something, right? Like, you always want to win. It's always about winning. And you got to win the day. That was something my coach always told me that stuck with me. You got to win the day. Win the day. How do you win the day? Just by little wins, man. Little wins. You move on. You complete that full task. You put it in your accomplishments, and you always want to look at your accomplishments. Just look at that thing racking up, man. Just starting to build up. Like I said, it's like that compound interest of your stocks. Anybody who invests in stocks, man, and you put in a little bit of money, and before you know it, you got $30,000, $40,000 just sitting there looking pretty. looking like a bad bitch or some shit like that, man, I'm telling you, bro, like that's what you want to see. That's what you want to experience. That's just gonna keep you fueled. That's just gonna keep you wanting to keep doing that, keep winning, keep winning, keep winning. So these are some more of the tangible things to keep you guys from wasting time and to acknowledge that you are wasting time. There are people out there who are putting in work. There are people out there who moved to your country from another country and put in way more work than you, and they've been able to create the lifestyle that you've only dreamed of. And that should make you sick. It should make you sick to your damn stomach, knowing that there's people who came here and basically took from you. They took food from your mouth, and you just sitting there like a little baby crying, hoping that somebody's gonna feed you something else. Nobody's gonna feed you shit, especially when you're an adult. So it's time to wake up, man. Put down the TV, put down the YouTube, put down the Instagram, create that hyper focus, create that winning atmosphere, and go after what it is that you truly desire, man. That's what it's about, man. There's nothing greater, there's nothing more fulfilling than that. But when you sit around, you're lazy, and you let the Satan just whisper in your ear to go watch this show. You let the jinn talk in this ear, and they tell you to just do this, man. Go watch that corn, go F off and smoke some marijuana or something like that, man. Yo, scrap that shit. It's time to level up, man. It's time to level up. Okay? So with that, man, I'll leave you guys with that, man. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you thought it was useful and helpful for you. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. All right, man. Peace.